Yeah, James has a couple questions.
What's up, James?
See, they have your direct number? Do you have an ISA reaching out when they call? Do you have a problem passing the lead to a team member or as a referral to another agent? And are most of the people you talk to coming from out of town? So like 3 or 4 questions in there.
All right.
Hey, it's all good.
All right. So do you have an ISA? No. No, we have an inbound, we have a call center. So we have a 24/7 call center. Now we do. I mean, we've gone through a couple of different variations, but ultimately it's just better, I believe, for the inbound call center because they weed out. We're starting to get a lot more spam calls and wrong numbers and things like that. So, which can happen, especially when your number's posted online, things like that. So the inbound service filters pretty much all that out. And then they pass it, or they send us an email. They actually walk them through a couple of questions. So we understand their price range, their timeline, those types of things. And then they send that in an email right now. And then Chrissy, she will look at that and create that, a card in our CRM basically, and then assign it to the agent based on their price range, most likely. So we have different incentive levels for our team as far as, what price range they're working in. And so based on that, that's how they get the leads. But no, we don't have any problem passing them on. And I haven't talked to a client in 10 months, so, and the thing is they're actually just happy to be working with the team. So you can definitely do that.
You will get to a point though where people, if you do pass on your leads, people are going to have broken hearts for about 5 seconds because everybody wants to meet Levi now. It's kind of fun.
But we're doing a client appreciation event at the end of this month. So, that's the other thing we do that, invite those who want to come hang out, then I'll just talk to everybody at one time, so just to handle it that way. But let's see. Yeah. People coming from out of town. Yeah. You attract a lot of relocation, but I'll tell you what, they're the absolute best clients to work with. They're extremely intentional. They don't mess around. They're usually bringing a lot of cash to the table. They're selling more expensive homes. And where are you at? James, are you in Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, come on, you're in one of the top relocation markets. You're going to capture all these people where, that's where they're coming to. They're coming to Atlanta, Texas, Florida, the Carolinas, Tennessee. I mean, all those areas, they're very intentional. Most of our people buy the first weekend they're here, and 80% of them close in their home state. We don't even have to go to the closings because they typically close in their home state. They do a mobile notary. And so we don't even have to attend about 80% of those closings. And yeah, I mean, because actually a lot of them even buy before they even get here. We encourage people, we'll get them under contract before they even come into town. Then they fly in during the option period, and 95% of them stick with the house anyways. And it's a done deal. So this isn't like a local area people that want to see 100 homes and you just met online. The other great thing about video is like attracts like. So what happens is that these people are pretty much just like you, they know you. I mean, they like you. And that's the other reason why it doesn't matter. Even if we're helping a couple other people in Atlanta, you guys cannot capture every single person anyways. First of all, second of all, your personality is different from Denny's. Your personality is different from Matt. So bless you. Levi's, my man, my doppelganger Levi's back on here. So yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter either. Just like in Dallas, I don't know, I think we're responsible for about 10 new channels in Dallas, on purpose or not on purpose. So there's several channels that just copy what we're doing, but there's 400 people a day moving to Dallas. That means 10 channels, even on YouTube, can't capture all 400 people. So, and the thing is I know that people watch all of those other channels, but they call us, so the people that call us, like us, want to work with us, and nobody ever calls us to tell us they don't want to work with us. Who is that? Okay, you got him? Thanks. Does that help out, James?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I got another question, but I'm gonna let some other people ask the question first.
Okay, I think Clint raised his hand. What's up, Clint? You got a question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was just wondering what the split was you see between buyers and sellers.
Does it matter?
No, not at all. I'm just wondering how many listings you're seeing. I mean, it would seem as though you work with mostly buyers, but I was just wondering what the breakdown looked like.
Yeah, the funny thing is that I don't work with any buyers, but I got a referral fee from 167 transactions in the last year. So yes, a lot of, and I'm just saying that just to kind of, it's funny. The thing is that you're going to attract a lot of buyers because that's the ones they're researching. And as the channel develops and grows, you're building a massive database of subscribers and people that watch the videos. The listings will come, and we've gotten listings. It's definitely a lot more buyers on the front end, but again, how you position that is up to you, whether you want to refer that out, build a team, work it yourself. I mean, if you don't want to really work with buyers, I don't, and that's the thing is that I've referred all that business out, but I collected a referral fee on every single one of those transactions. So, but the thing is, I don't want to work with sellers either. So, sorry. I mean, that's just my business model. That's the thing is that, I didn't get in necessarily with the intention. Now, some people will not be happy with that, but other people will say, damn, I should have done that a long time ago. The thing is that I've referred all the business out. So, that's the thing. Yeah. So I'd find a system if you don't want to work with buyers, but otherwise this is the best lead source you can provide to a team, that bar none, anything else. Plus we don't pay for the leads and we don't have to pay out a referral fee. So even, those that do Zillow Flex or all that other stuff, I mean, we're not paying YouTube any referral fees, none of that. So, but nice. Yeah, you will attract a lot of buyers. What market are you in?
I'm down in the Alabama Gulf Coast.
Yep.
Gulf Shores, Orange Beach area.
Yep. Great area.
And I'll work with anybody. It's my first full month in, so I'm excited, and I'd like to. How can I get information on a different note?
I'm sorry.
Just
you kind of cut out.
I'm with Keller Williams currently, and I'm potentially looking at EXP at some point in time. I know that's not for this call, but how would I go about doing that after this call?
Oh, just text the number 3. And I mean, I'll make a note as well. I'll send you a link for a price so we can have a private call.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Brian has a question in the chat. He says, I see you have 2 different channels for home tours and neighborhood tours. Would you recommend against mixing those 2 content pillars in the same channel? I'm sure he's talking about the luxury channel.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is that we haven't seen a lot of home tour videos. I mean, I just haven't seen them really do well unless they're multi-million-dollar properties. Now, we didn't feel like that was a good fit for our channel because our channel is like me walking around in a t-shirt 90% of the time, so it's kind of like your everyday average client, which we noticed that too. We started to hit a cap of like pretty much $1.5 million was the top budget of the people that would call. So if we wanted to go 2-3 million and above, that's why we decided to separate it. I just, when we started filming $3, $4, $5 million properties, didn't think it was a good fit for the regular channel. So that's why we kept it separated on there. But it depends, I guess, on your brand and your personality or what you want to incorporate. But I believe that the home tours, because I mean, if anybody tours a $600,000 house, most of the time it's just not that exciting, at least I'll tell you in Dallas, all $600,000 homes look the same, and so, and people can look at that stuff all day, every day on Zillow. And, I think that's what the neighborhood tours really differentiate. The reason people like them so much is because we show people the house next door and the house across the street and the playground down the street. They get to see so much that they can't see online. So it's just, that's just something that I think just also takes experimentation as well. But that was just my thought process of separating it. Okay, Clint, I see that. How many seller? Okay, what equipment? What equipment do I use? I use an iPhone. I still use an iPhone 11 Pro. Anything, and we cover that in the course too, but anything with a wide angle lens on it, it should work. So Galaxy 20 and above or iPhone 11 Pro and above, those both typically they have 3 cameras. If they have the third camera or the wide angle camera, that's what I use. And the phones have built-in stabilization. So I don't even use a gimbal. I hate that thing and how it works anyway. So I just use a little selfie stick, a little tripod actually. So that's it. All right, Brian, see you. All right, any other questions?
I got one, Levi.
Yeah, what's up?
So are you kind of using the stuff that Michael Reese is doing as well? I'm actually supposed to be going down there next week. Are you incorporating that into this right here?
Well, actually, we'll be there. I'll show you. I'll walk you through at the end. Yeah. So he'll show you all the framework. I mean, a lot of this stuff was built out using Michael's, framework. I mean, so, we built a lot of it out on our own, but, I think all the things that, I've known Michael for 20 years. So just watching him, reading every marketing book as well, myself and everything. It's a whole combination. We use Attract ROI as our CRM. So we built out all of our funnel pages and everything like that through there, but yeah, we built it out. But that's basically what he's going to be talking about is how to do that. And then like the last time we just came in at the end and show you everything like this, how I did this webinar, how we do the funnel system, how, basically we show you the back end of all of that.